What's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and this is gonna be a gameplay guide, aka replay commentary for Phoenix. This game is one of the first games I played with the hero after it was released, okay? The live gameplay commentary I did was my 5th game. This one was my 3rd, or maybe, I don't know, maybe the 4th one. I don't remember exactly, but this was one of my first games I played with the hero, and this was a long game. And guess what? There were a lot of epic fails and mistakes that we are going to see right now in this game, and you guys are going to see what to not do with the hero. And then I also had some very good situations, because you know, this hero, especially when it's a new hero for everybody. It's true that I played Dota 1, but I didn't play this hero in Dota 1, so this hero was new for me, because I already have like 10 games played, or 7, 8, something like this. So let's not waste any more time and start explaining the skills of the hero. Okay, this is the guide part of this replay commentary video. The guide part of the video before the gameplay, I used to I explained the spells of the hero, okay, the skills. The first skill of Phoenix, if you don't know the hero, you can listen to this bullshit. If you already know how the works skill, if you already know how the skills work, you can skip this, okay? The first skill of Phoenix is Icarus Dive, which is basically a dive. Your hero dives forward in an arc with a fixed distance in the targeted direction, okay? You can see this even in the description of the skill. It will cost you 15% HP, okay? The dive length is 1400 range, and basically, when you dive with Phoenix, when you use this skill, okay, basically every hero that you hit while diving is going to take a debuff, and that debuff is a burn. The burn duration is 4 seconds. So everybody that you hit with your dive will be burning for 4 seconds. Their movement speed will be slowed by 25%, and they will take damage per second. Okay, on level 1 it's not anything big, it's 10 damage per second on level 1, which is 40, nothing. But on level 4 it's 70 damage per second, and that's pretty decent, right? 4 seconds, 70 damage per second, 280? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, the second skill is Fire Spirits, which basically creates 4 spirits that are doing weird stuff in a circle around your hero. They are just flying there, fire spirits, okay, around your hero, and you have to release them by clicking the skill, which in my case is W, because this is how I play. Q, W, E, and R for my ultimate, okay? So W, and you have to click on the ground somewhere. The range, the circle that you have to click on the ground is not that big, okay? The radius is 175, which is not big. So you have to practice this skill a little bit, okay? It's not very easy to hit, because when your enemy hero that's laning against you, he will be like, oh shit, fire spirit is flying towards me, so I'm going to dodge it, right? This is the point I wanted to make. The enemy team is going to try to dodge your fire spirit, so you have to practice a little bit in the beginning, okay? But basically you point on the ground, and what the spirits are going to do, let's see if I don't fuck up with my English skills. What the spirits are going to do is apply another debuff, which is burn, the same like your first skill, the Icarus Dive, the same like it, burn, and the burn duration is the same, 4 seconds, but this skill will slow the hero that you hit, or you can even hit creeps with it, okay? And it will slow their attack speed, okay? Remember, the first skill, Icarus Dive, slows the movement speed fire spirits, they slow the attack speed, okay? And also, the heroes or creeps that you hit, they will take damage over time, okay? 4 seconds, 75 damage per second on level 4, which is pretty decent, I should say. The third skill is Sunray. Many people call it laser, okay? Laser, Sunray, whatever, which basically creates something like a razor, not razor, laser, in front of your hero, and you can point on the ground and you can move to the left and to the right, just right clicking, and you will be moving that laser. You can make your hero go forward, okay? You have to press the additional skill that you have, this one, okay, which is a passive skill, and it will make your hero start going forwards, and then you can still control the laser. Now there is one bad thing. As soon as I remember from Dota 1, yes, I said I didn't play this hero in Dota 1, but I remember how it used to work there, and this Sunray skill went through a lot of changes. There were really changes, but right now the way it works, I don't think it's worth it to take it in the early game or something like that. I may be wrong. I'm still not sure how exactly should be builded the hero, but you will see my skill build in this game when the gameplay starts, okay? Basically, it's going to cost you a lot of HP, and it's going to do damage per second. You can see right there, 15 on level 1 and max HP as damage, 4% on level 4. The range is 1300, and the duration is 6 seconds. Basically that means you can have the laser there for 6 seconds, okay? The ultimate of Phoenix is Supernova, which turns your hero into Burning Sun, okay? This is what the description of the skill says, Burning Sun, which is completely right. This is your hero. When you click the spell, the skill, your hero turns into Burning Sun. Many people, and I also call it egg, okay, because it looks like an egg. It actually doesn't, but it's okay. Egg or Burning Sun, whatever, guys. So that Burning Sun needs 5 hits on level 1 and 10 hits on level 3 to be destroyed, okay? Level 1, let's take an example. Level 1, the enemy heroes that are hitting you, for them, I mean for you, it doesn't matter how much damage do they have, okay? What matters is how much attack speed they have, okay? So when they hit the Burning Sun 5 times, it's going to die and your hero dies, and you know, you have to wait, and waiting is not good. Being dead is boring, right? Exactly what Wind Ranger says when she dies and she has ages. Being dead is boring. Okay, that sun, Burning Sun. That Burning Sun or egg is going to do damage per second, which is on level 1, it's going to do 6 damage per second, and the duration is 6 seconds. Okay, I forgot to mention that. 6 seconds the enemy team is going to have to hit your egg. Now, attacks to destroy 5, 7 on level 2 and 10 on level 3. I already said that. Danny, please don't repeat yourself. Okay, damage per second, I said that, and that's basically going to be it. 200 mana, by the way. 200 mana to use your ultimate. That's a lot, but it's really worth it to use it, okay? So, now let the gameplay begin. And we have fireworks as soon as the game starts. Amazing, this is amazing. Okay, so my starting item build is basically one set of tangos, healing salve, and iron wood branches. Okay, and what I'm going to do is go on the off lane because I feel like this hero is nice on the off lane. I like it as an off laner. I am sorry, I forgot to do something.
30 seconds to battle.
Game interface. Minimap. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I need to pause the game. I'm sorry, guys. I am really sorry here. I forgot to do something, which is you guys always ask for it. Which is first this one. And then, where is the simple colors? Here, okay. This is what you guys ask for. To see on the minimap all the colors and not the names. Because on the replay commentary, I also think it's better to have the colors. Because if I have the names on the minimap when I am making a replay commentary, it will be pretty annoying. Okay, so I am going towards the offlane. What you can guys also do, and I see many people do, I do not disagree with that, I completely agree with that. What many people do is, by the way, blocking the creeps is always very important now, since the patch changes, not the recent one, the previous, the 6.79 with the lane changes. It's very nice to block the side lanes as well, okay? Okay, what many people do, or not, I don't know if many or some people do, is get a ring of protection as a very first item, okay? What I did here is get 4 branches because I just wanted to get stats, and I agree with getting ring of protection. I don't know, as I say, this is the 3rd game I played with the hero, something like this. I don't remember exactly. It may be 4th game or something like that. Okay. The point is, it's up to you what about your starting item build. You can get 4 branches like me if you want. I don't know if it's horrible or it's good, I'm not sure. But what many people do is start with a ring of protection, because as you can see here, the hero has 0 armor on level 1, okay? Level 2, I am level 2 actually. I don't know when the hero starts having some armor, but very low armor. And ring of protection will give you 2 armor, right? You guys know that. So you can turn that ring of protection into ring of Basilius if you want, or ring of Basileus, whatever you call it, and have armor and more damage to last hit. Also, you can turn that ring of protection into tranquil boots, which is what I'm going to do. Get tranquil boots, very very important, I consider. Now, here is one point, and here is the reason I get 4 branches and 2 sets of tangles, and not the typical 1 tango, 1 set of tangles, okay? Here is the reason. Both of my skills, the first and the second one, which will be the skills I'm taking in the early game, as you can see, I am maxing the second one. I am gonna be maxing the fire spirits, and I'm also taking the Icarus dive. And by the way, using the fire spirits is very nice in the early game. My point is 2 sets of tangles. The reason of that is because both of your skills, the first and the second one, are going to they require you to sacrifice HP, right? HP cost 15% to cast each of them, so that's a lot. And on top of that, you are offlaning, so what a normal game, a normal offlane should be, is you solo, alone, against 2 or 3 people from the enemy's team. Right now, there is a Weaver. I was solo against the Weaver. Now you can see Rubik is here. He should be pulling or something like that. So this is the reason. Supports are going to try to harass me a lot, and this is the reason I have 2 sets of tangos. And now Rubik uses his disable on me, and they try to do a lot of damage on me. And what I do is use the Icarus dive. Oh shit! I forgot to say in the beginning that you can cancel the Icarus dive in the middle of the path and use the skill to escape or chase. okay? It doesn't need to be the full dive distance, okay? You can cancel it in the middle by just clicking the spell again, okay? You click it once to activate it, and then you click on the ground, direction, and then you can click again and cancel it in the middle of the dive. Okay, guys? So level 5 I am taking Fire Spirits level 3. That will slow the enemy's attack speed a lot. And when I have ultimate, which is basically the egg, that means this is the reason I am maxing the second skill, okay, the Fire Spirits, because when I take my ultimate, everybody knows from the enemy team that they have to hit the egg, right? They know that. So if I slow their attack speed with my Fire Spirits um, before I use my ultimate, they are not gonna be able to hit me that much because their attack speed will be slowed. And by the way, this is the combo you want to make every time. This is a Rubik right here. I realized he's out of position and using one spirit. As you can see, he tries to hit me, but he cannot because he hits very slow. And now, using another spirit, using the Icarus dive, and I am able to get a kill. And Weaver has his attack speed slowed by a lot, and he can basically not hit me that much. I knew that Rubik is coming from aggressive lane. The enemy team tried to do an aggressive lane, and Rubik, it kind of failed. Rubik is level 2 at this point. I was level 5 there, so as soon as I realized that, I just went on him, and he was on top. On top of that, he was out of position. He was standing in the trees. Now I use the Icarus dive here to get faster to the fountain. My Tranquil Boots are finished, and my magic wand is also finished. I want to finish something I started saying before. The combo you wanna do before you use your ultimate, make sure you hit Fire Spirits as much as you can, because you have to slow the enemy's attack speed, otherwise they are going to attack the egg and they are going to destroy it very, very fast. Okay? This is the point. You have to practice it. You have to be very, very fast at doing it, because on top of that, if the enemy team has some kind of silence or stun, you're going to have a hard time because they will silence you as soon as they get close to you. Okay, Purge gets a hook here on the Elder Titan, and we are able to get a kill on him. Now Bloodseeker joins. That's very nice. Silence that Queen of Pain so she cannot blink out. Queen of Pain manages to kill my Pudge, but then we get a kill on the Queen of Pain, so everything is pretty awesome. Level 8 so far. By the way, I just want to mention real quick, you do need to get a lot of levels with this hero. Some people use the hero as a support, and they think it's good as a support. Well, I don't know. I don't know yet, because you need a lot of levels and farm at the same time. As an offlaner, you are the position 3 and not the typical 4 or 5 as a support, because and as a position 3 offlaner, you will be able to get farm, right? You should be able to get farm. And the farm is important for the hero because you want to have some items. So now my next item is going to be Urn of Shadows. Let's see, we are going to have a fight here. I use the Icarus dive to get closer to the Queen of Pain, using the Fire Spirits to slow at the attack speed, and then I immediately after that I use my ultimate. Okay, it will take you a little bit of practice in the beginning. It's not that easy, okay? You should practice it a little bit. It will take you a little bit of practice when you start playing the hero, if you didn't play it yet. And you know, you have to be very fast at doing it. Like Icarus dive into many people, slow their attack speed, with the fire spirits, and then immediately ulti. Use the supernova, okay? You have to do that as fast as possible if you want to be very effective as a Phoenix, because I think the best option is to use the Icarus dive into 3 people, 2 or 3 people, and then you slow their attack speed and then you use your ultimate, okay? I think this is what the hero should be doing. You can also, if you don't know how to play the hero very well, if you are just starting, you can take some more defensive position for your ultimate. For example, stay behind your team, or just stay in a range that's going to be enough, which is 1000 for your ultimate to deal damage to the enemy heroes, okay? Just take a little bit more safe position.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
If you are afraid of getting killed very fast, okay? Just take a little bit safer position. Okay, already maxed the fire spirits. Now I'm getting Icarus dive, and I have my Urn of Shadows ready right here. By the way, I forgot to say in the beginning, I am sorry, another fail. When you use your ultimate and you survive those 6 seconds, you get a new hero with full HP, full mana and full cooldowns, okay? Your ultimate resets the cooldowns. Okay, this was not a very good usage of my ultimate because I did not stun anybody. But basically what I did is the combo, the same combo every time. And now here, in a little bit of danger, I think I should be able to kill that Chen. Or maybe not. He's not going to take that much damage from the burn. Okay, I should go back at this point. Yeah, that's right. I am going back. Basically, as you can see, once again, Icarus dive in. Use the spirits to slow the attack speed and then use the ultimate. Okay, my Slark and Bloodseeker are able to get a kill on that Rubik. Rubik is a pretty free kill. Okay, what I do here, TP on the top tower, use the spirits, and this is an example of using the Icarus dive as a chase ability, okay? You have seen it already many times. I am using it as an escape ability, so I point back behind my hero to go away, and then I cancel it in the middle of the fight, of the flight, okay? In the middle of the dive, I cancel it and I am able to escape. But now, Queen of Pain blinks away, I use the Icarus dive and I cancel it. And I am using the skill as a chase ability. So, okay, you can use, this is an example, using the fire spirits. Every time you try to fight a hero, use the fire spirits. As you saw already, you just saw it, Queen of Pain was not able to do anything. She was not able to hit me with auto attacks because her attack speed was really saved. She could spam skills on me, but it would not be enough to kill me, right? And now we are taking a defensive position. That Pudge is hooking creeps all the time, by the way. I don't know what's wrong with him. Now the enemy team is pushing, so what I have to do is one spirit here, another spirit there, and then I use the ultimate. But you guys see what Chen is doing. Exactly what everybody should be doing. This cost him a lot. Everybody from his team died. And okay, I'm going to go back on this. It costs him a lot. He ends up dying, but Chen did what he should have done, which is attack the egg. He basically was able to break the egg by himself only. okay? Chen used the mech right here, and right now he is focusing the egg, okay? And unfortunately, as I told you already, if the enemy team manages to focus the egg and kill it, your hero dies, okay? Player perspective on me. That was really unfortunate. Like, if my Crystal Maiden was a little bit more careful, she should have seen that Chen focusing the egg, and then she should have frostbited him, okay? And that way she stops him from attacking the egg. And then the egg will get the full 6 seconds duration. I will have all my cooldowns restarted. By the way, the ultimate does not restart its cooldown, okay? It restarts the cooldown of the first and the second skill. And the third one, the Sun Ray.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, basically you can use the skills to push if you want to. Oh, okay, I was
Dire's
saying,
middle tower is
you
under
guys
attack.
already saw
Dire's
examples
structures are
of how to
fortified.
use the Icarus dive, okay? You already saw it on a defensive way of using it. Click back and then cancel it on the middle of the
Dire's
dive,
middle tower has
and
fallen.
you escape from heroes. You can chase heroes with it, and the last option you have
Radiant's
is
bottom
to
tower
use
is under
it just for harassment, okay? If many heroes are pushing your tower or something like that and you want to defend, you can just use the Icarus dive without canceling it. You can just fly towards everybody, and while you are
Radiant's
flying, I
bottom
forgot
tower
to say
is
that,
under attack.
while you are diving, you still can use your spirits, okay? You can use your spirits, so you have to practice that, and the combo is really nice. If you practice it enough and you learn to do it, you can do so much with the hero.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Okay, right now I am going to cancel it in the middle. Okay, I'm not going to cancel it because my Slark is here, and right now Chen's attack speed is slowed this time. So as you can see, my ultimate stunned every one of them. It did so much damage, and now Queen of Pain is gonna die. Everybody just dies, you know. Me and Slark were able to kill 3 people here. 2 versus 3. Slark ends up dying, but I guess it's worth it for him. So let's go and check that one again, because that was a good example of how to use the skill, okay? How to use the skill. That was a good example, I should say. Okay, tipping to the tier 1 tower on the middle lane. Using the
Radiant's
fire
middle tower
spirits.
has fallen.
Using all of them to slow the attack speed, and then I use my ultimate, okay? Chen tries to stay and hit, but he cannot. Queen of Pain gets stunned. Chen gets stunned by my ultimate. And now I even use the Icarus dive to reach that Queen of Pain and toss another, release another fire spirit, just in case if she doesn't die from the current spells that we were using on her, okay? Queen of Pain died from me, which was my Urn of Shadows. I guess I used my Urn of Shadows on him, and this is one of the reasons I have Urn of Shadows, because first skill 4 seconds duration burning damage. Second skill 4 seconds duration burning damage.
Radiant's top tower is
280
under attack.
from the first one. Fire spirits a little bit more than 280 because it's not 70 per second, it's 75 per second. And then if you use Urn of Shadows, that makes a lot of damage. So that combo, that combinations of skills and the Urn of Shadows makes your hero very strong in the early game, and you are able to solo kill a lot of heroes. By the way, you can see the hero is pretty effective in the jungle because you just saw it, right? I am using the spirits to hit neutrals, and their attack speed is slowed by a lot, so they were not even able to attack me that much, right? They didn't attack me a single time, I think. Now, okay, what was the next thing I wanted to speak about? Okay, one thing, I guess you guys watched already my live gameplay commentary with the hero. I did mech there. This time in this game I'm not gonna make mech, I will make Urn of Shadows instead. I think both options are nice. And now Queen of Pain attacks me for some reason, and I don't know why, but she will die here. No, she will not die. And that was a good guess, by the way. She attacked me when she was right here, on the top of the trees, and then she blinked. I kind of guessed she will blink, and she did. And Crystal Maiden, what Crystal Maiden should have done there is use the Frostbite instead of the Frost Nova. And now Crystal Maiden, very manly. Silence by Bloodseeker on that Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain cannot blink, and we are just able to get the kill.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, mech in my live gameplay commentary with Phoenix. I said that already. I like both options, mech or Urn of Shadows. If you are used, I'm not really used because I like playing carry heroes, middle lane heroes, and not every, I mean, most of them do not carry mech. So I'm not that used to have mech in my inventory. And if you guys already watched my live gameplay commentary with Phoenix, I did mech there, but the first 2 times I used it, I still remember that game, yes I do. The first 2 times I used that mech, it was not in time. I didn't use it very effectively. You know, mech should be used effectively to save somebody from dying, or if everyone is damaged a lot, you can use it to just heal them up and keep pushing. If you are pushing or fighting, keep fighting and all that stuff, okay? Right now I'm going to use my Sun Ray to heal that Bloodseeker a little bit. Here you can see the skill in this type of usage to heal. The heal is not a lot, but it's decent. It's actually pretty decent. Bloodseeker is upgrading the Dagon. I can see it right here. I can see everybody's items. That's really nice. My next item is going to be Shiva's Guard. And I like Shiva's Guard on this hero. It makes the hero basically even stronger, because what you do what I do when I get Shiva's Guard, I dive in with Icarus Dive, I release a few fire spirits to slow the enemy's attack speed, use that Shiva's Guard, and then I use my ultimate. And if I'm close to heroes, Shiva's Guard will slow them, right? You guys know how does Shiva's Guard work. It will slow them, so that will make them slower and they will take more damage, and it will take them longer to escape out of the burn damage of my egg or burning sun, okay? If they want to hit the ultimate, they can stay, nobody can stop them. Now, I don't know what we are going to do right here. Slark is chasing Queen of Pain on the top rune. We were about to push, but we are not going to do it because the enemy team is very good at defending. By the way, this game is going to be a good example of my team having, or just any team, it's an example of one team, which is my team in this case, having a lot of kills. Right now we have 27 versus 13 for the enemy's team, but we are not able to push because the enemy team just have very good lineup heroes. Very good lineup actually, not lineup heroes. They have very nice heroes for team fight, and we do not have that nice heroes for team fight. Okay. What we have is Phoenix, which is, in my opinion, is one of the best heroes for team fight because of that ultimate. It's insanely good. But the enemy team have Chen, which he has
Dire's
mech
top tower
ultimate.
is under attack.
The enemy team has Queen of Pain, ultimate is very good. Elder Titan, ultimate and every skill is very nice. For initiation, you know his skill that he sleeps you and all that stuff. So the enemy team has a very nice team for fighting 5 versus 5. And what my team is good at
Dire's
doing
top tower
is
under attack.
picking off kills, ganking, okay, solo kills. We have a
Dire's
Bloodseeker
top tower has
with
fallen.
Dagon, and even if he did not build Dagon in this game, it would be just his hero, the way it works. He is a solo ganker. He just goes, ultis one hero and silences,
Double damage.
and he should be able to get the kill, right? Bloodseeker, ganking hero, and basically a hero that's good to gank, not in a 5 versus 5 fight. Another one, Slark, the same like Bloodseeker, hero that goes solo and fights 1 versus 1 versus somebody, you know, 1 versus 1, very good at ganking alone, picking off kills here and there, heroes that are out of position or not really out of position that you want to kill. For example, the enemy's Rubik will end up dying more than 20 times in this game. He's 0-8 now, 0-8 already at 25 minutes, which is not that many deaths, but it's still a lot. And that Rubik in the enemy's team will end up dying more than 20 times. Okay, here I didn't click to go behind. Now I use the Icarus dive to escape. Crystal Maiden has blink, so we are fine.
Dire's bottom
Okay,
tower is
and
under
then one more thing, one more hero in my team. There is a Pudge, okay? Mid lane hero that just gets a few levels and starts ganking and killing. So basically we have 3 heroes that are very good to go kind of solo style and rape alone, right? As I told you already, I already explained in the enemy's team what's going on. Many heroes for team fight. So let's see what's going to happen. Already using spirits. Icarus dive right there. I didn't use my ultimate. I decided to not, seems like. And now chasing that Chen. One more auto attack. And then, okay, very nicely done. Using the Sun Ray. And now when I am about to die, I use my ultimate. This is another example of using the ultimate, okay? And then I stun the Weaver and he's able to die. Right now I am using the Sun Ray again, which damages Weaver,
Dire's
but
bottom tower is under
heals
attack.
my Slark, and he will end up dying because that's a double damage Weaver. Right now using... Oh, Slark did not die! That was a very nice example of a Phoenix play in a fight. Okay, I'm not going to turn around the fight again. I'm not going to rewatch it because this video is going to be way longer than 1 hour, and I am sure, I'm not going to guess or anything like that, I'm sure not everybody is going to watch 1 hour video. Like, it just gets boring, but some people do, right? And I'm not going to go rewatch fights anymore, but basically what I did in the fight up here is use the spirits to slow Weaver, use my Urn of Shadows on the Slark, and we were able to kill Weaver without losing Slark, okay? 6 kills, 1 death and 10 assists at this point. Very, very nice for me so far. Rubik is disconnected. Surprisingly, nobody pauses for him. And when I say nobody, I mean the enemy team. Like, why should I pause for him? You know? I wanna save the pause when I need it. Or somebody from my team disconnects. But Rubik just reconnected, so everything is good.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Let's get
Okay, Pudge manages to get a hook on that Weaver, but Weaver uses his ultimate and he's just able to escape without any problem. Okay, I am using the Icarus dive right here
Dire's top tower is
to
under
damage
attack.
those creeps, and then I use the spirits to damage them as well and just clear the creep wave as fast as possible.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Okay, as you can see, my Shiva's Guard is ready. I just need to take the recipe with the courier. By the way, I am having a great time in this game. Level
Dire's
17
middle tower is under
at
attack.
29 minutes into the game, which means what I did is get level 16, which is level 3 ultimate, pretty early on. Should be like 26
middle
minutes into the
tower
game.
has fallen.
Level 16. Well, that's very, very nice. That means your game is going well, and that's how your game as a Phoenix should go, because 26 minutes into the game is still not late game. Heroes do not have that many items to break the burning sun. I always forget. I call it egg. Like, why not just call it egg? People will not have that much attack speed, that much items to break the egg. By the way, you can see here using the sun ray. No, yes, it's the sun ray. It's the burning sun. Okay, I am starting to get confused with so much burning and sun and so many stuff.
Your sun has fallen to the
So
radiant.
much sun in here. Let's just call it egg. And then, as you saw, guys, sun ray to heal my allies. They were taking damage from Roshan, so this is one way of, you know, just using the skill, help your team a little bit. Tranquil bolts. I should have commented about that. I should have said that in the beginning, but it's okay if I say it now. Okay, seems like we have a fight. Okay, I want to go into the fight. I was gonna say that I prefer Tranquil Boots because it's nice to have that HP region. That's all. Okay, we have a team fight here, and basically my team is trying to push. What's going to happen is Elder Titan using the stun. Pudge hook did not hit. Elder Titan ultimate. I tried to dodge it, and I did. Right now, I am using my skills. Using my fire spirits. Another hook that missed. Using the sun ray to hit my team. What the fuck did I just do? Okay, this is an example of how to not... Oh yeah, now I remember, in the beginning of the video I said there are epic fails. You know, when this hero was just released, that's what people was doing. What I did here is basically dive in with my first skill, dive into 5 people without slowing their attack speed with the fire spirits, use my ultimate. Like, it's more than obvious that everybody is going to attack the egg, and even slowing the attack speed, you cannot slow everybody's attack speed at the same time, right? You're going to hit one, two, or three heroes with your fire spirits. Like, it's very, very hard, almost impossible to hit
Radiant's
the
top
fire
tower
spirits
is
on
under attack.
everybody and slow the attack speed of every single one of them from the enemy team, right? And that was pretty suicidal, I should say. This is what you should not do with Phoenix. Maybe if there was like the combination of skills was not perfect, because what I did is dive in, use Shiva's guard, and then use my ultimate. Everybody is slowed, everybody gets damaged by Shiva's guard, and then they start getting damage over time by my ultimate. And also they are taking damage over time by my Icarus dive. What I should have done as well, and even if I did it, that was a stupid ultimate. Even if I slowed, that's what I forgot to do. Slow the attack speed with fire spirits. Even if I did, I just ulted in front of 5 people. That was stupid example of an ultimate. That is the type of ultimate I get hooked. Rubik has purge hook, and now I use my Icarus dive to escape. Right here, very nice job by Bloodseeker to use the 4 staff on me and help me escape. By the way, as soon as I saw Queen of Pain blinking on me, I used my Shiva's guard to slow her, and then I was able to dodge Rubik's hook, which is Pudge's hook, but for some reason he gave it away to Rubik, right? Rubik can steal skills. You have to make sure you don't give him the hook, because it's not good when you play Pudge, okay? Don't give that hook to Rubik. It's okay.
Bottom tower has fallen.
And yep, I managed to survive.
Dire's
Nice.
middle tower is under attack.
6 kills, 2 deaths, 13 assists. In a sense of stats, that was,
Dire's
this
middle
is
tower is
right
under
now
attack.
really
Dire's
decent,
structures
right?
are
Pretty decent.
fortified.
6 kills, 2 deaths, and 13 assists. Like, that's awesome, that's amazing. But considering the epic fail I did before, that ultimate, like, I should say, and I really want to, like, I learned from that ultimate, and you guys have to realize how important it is to not do ultimate like that. Because that was a game throwing. That was completely a game throwing ultimate. I died there in front of 5 people by being stupid and using my ultimate like that, very greedy. And I also made my team die, because we all died there. And I really feel like it was because of me. Like, for example, let's say, I'm going to give you a better example. You have Magnus in your team, so you go aggressive with your ultimate, the enemy team starts hitting your egg, and then Magnus blinks in and uses his ultimate to stun them all. Well, that's a better combination. But if there is no hero to do that, you should not be that aggressive and that greedy with your ultimate, because the ultimate I did there was a game throwing ultimate. Okay, right now diving in, using my ultimate, this one is better. I am not going to die. I am able to, like, this was a perfect position of the ultimate. It was not, by the way, Weaver dies because of my burning. Icarus dive, damage, burning, damage over time. The second skill as well, and now we should be able to get that Queen of Pain kill. Yes, we are using everything here. Rubik is chasing me for some reason, but he's not anymore. He gave up. Now, next item I'm going to make, you can see it right now. I have it. It's Heaven's Halberd, and I think it's a very nice item to have when you play Phoenix, right? Very nice item for the hero, in my opinion. And the reason of that is because you can you can disarm, and disarm is basically stops somebody that you use it on him. He will not be able to auto attack you, okay, because you disarm him. And that Heaven's Halberd in this game, using it on Weaver would be nice, because Weaver is kind of counter to Phoenix, I should say. It's not the perfect counter to Phoenix, because he has Geminate attack, which is 2 auto attacks every 2.5 seconds, I believe. Let me see. 2.5 seconds, yes, that's right. Every 2.5 seconds, that Weaver will have 2 auto attacks. You know the way the skill works, right? The Geminate attack. So that will help him destroy the egg faster than any other hero that just attacks once or twice per second, right? So Heaven's Halberd, using it on a hero that is able to make that is able to get a lot of kills on the egg, is pretty nice. For example, in this game, that hero is Weaver. By the way, I want to talk about counters of Phoenix, because I feel like it's important for you to know. If you want to play Phoenix, but somebody instantly randoms a hero and it's a counter to you, okay? If you think a little bit about it, heroes that will counter you will be heroes that have a lot of attack speed, and not heroes that have a lot of damage. Obviously, a hero with a lot of damage will kill your hero faster, but what I am trying to say is heroes that break your ultimate fast, those heroes counter you. So you guys probably don't know, but I'm going to give you a few examples. Wind Ranger's ultimate, you activate it and she starts hitting very, very fast, right? By the way, we are going to have a fight, and I just don't want to miss anything. After the fight, I'm going to go again and explain the same thing. So first of all, Rubik just died. And now, Elder Titan Sleep, ultimate. I don't know what I'm going to do, because I used my ultimate this time, I use it behind. Crystal Maiden uses her ultimate right here. My ultimate gets a lot of heroes into the stun. So that was a nice usage of the ultimate right here. This is another example of a pretty decent. It was not perfect, because I did not damage over time with my ultimate, and I did not stun every single one of the enemy's heroes, but I managed to stun and damage like 2 or 3 of them, and that's a pretty decent Phoenix ultimate. Like, the position of the ultimate is very important, and it's pretty hard, especially when you play against a hero with a silence or stun. In this game, there is no hero with, not that much stun. There is Rubik disabled, but that's it. What Queen of Pain has is Orchid Malevolence, which basically silences my hero. Right now, as you can see, I am using these skills, using the Icarus Dive to apply that debuff and do damage over time. Right now, I am damaging Weaver, and at the same time, I am healing some of my teammates, but they are just dying so fast. Now Weaver is chasing me, using the Shiva's Guard to slow them down. Icarus Dive will be ready in 1 second. Okay, I am able to use it here. I started tipping, but I cancel it. Panic everywhere. Now Weaver keeps chasing me, and I have my ultimate in 1 second, so I should be able to use it right here, and Weaver is not able to kill me that fast. See, I told you before. Now my hero respawns with cooldowns ready, and I can use another Icarus dive to escape, and Weaver just stops chasing me because he cannot get me. And meanwhile, my team gets one RoX on the middle lane. As you can see, my team has 51 kills, but and the enemy team has 27 kills, so we have much more than them. And that game should have ended already, right? If you look at the kills, if you look at the towers, this game we should have won the game long time ago. But as I told you already, by the way, in this game I tried to talk to my team and try to say them push now, split push, you know, Slark go and push this lane. We should gather as 5 people and push together one lane, and just basically try to, you know, help my team just be something like a captain. And after the game I realized it's because of the heroes. I already explained 10 minutes ago, the enemy team has very nice heroes for a team fight. They are just perfect, and my team has heroes to kill. They are just all killers. As you can see, Ethereal Blade, like that's a completely troll build. Or maybe it's not a troll, exactly troll, but it's not the best item build for Bloodseeker. You don't go Dagon usually if you play seriously in a game, right? But Bloodseeker, Dagon, and just killing that Rubik. Rubik is 0-17 and he's level 12. He's very squishy, so... And basically what I want to say else, you have to be pretty careful what using your ultimate. It's very hard to get the perfect position of your ultimate. This one was pretty decent. You should be able to position yourself in a way of damaging and being able to stun when that 6 seconds of your ultimate finish. You should be able to stun a lot of the enemy heroes, but at the same time your position should be very good to not die, right? You should not ulti in front of 5 people because everybody's going to hit the egg immediately. And it's very hard, but with a little bit of practice and paying attention just in the game, you should be able, guys, to get very good ultimates if you are good at doing it. If you're not, you practice, and right? Strength comes with practice, right? Now I want to go back again on the what heroes counter Phoenix, and if you need to get a Heaven's Halberd or not, because I already told you Wind Ranger turns, I mean, she uses her ultimate on me, she clicks on me with the ultimate, and she will start attacking the burning sun, the egg, very fast. So Wind Ranger will completely counter Phoenix. She will be able to destroy the egg in basically 2 seconds. There is no way you're going to get the full egg unless somebody stuns that Wind Ranger, okay? But let's imagine your team does not have stuns, right? And nobody stops Wind Ranger from attacking you because your team doesn't know, for example, that they don't pay attention for some reason. So Heaven's Halberd, Wind Ranger, one good example to use it on her, okay? Another counter to Phoenix, Ursa, okay? What does Ursa have? Overpower, which basically makes Ursa attack in the maximum attack speed, 5 attacks. So he's going to get 5 attacks in 1 second or 2 seconds. So that on level 1 ultimate, if your ultimate is level 1, 5 attacks will be enough to kill you, right? So Ursa is another hero that counters you, your egg. Another hero that will counter your burning, your supernova. In this game we have Weaver, which is basically he has additional auto attack every 2.5 seconds. That's not completely counter, but still a little bit. Another hero, Meepo. Okay, Meepo. 4 Meepos. 4 Meepos hitting you. Or if he gets Aghanim Scepter, 5 Meepos hitting you. Not a big deal, right? Every Meepo hits pretty fast, so many Meepos hitting you. Everyone does its own hit. Like it's not the same way like illusions work. For example, illusions or tower, I forgot to mention that until now, I'm sorry, but now I'm going to mention it. If tower hits when you are using your supernova, tower hits do not work on the egg. Fountain hits do not work. Illusion hits, nope. But Meepos, every different Meepo has its own attack, so every Meepo counts, right? Okay. There are... Oh, okay, Huskar. When Huskar is low HP, from his third skill, which is passive, he gets a lot of attack speed. And that's not completely... It's like Weaver. Not completely counter to you, but a little bit. Okay? He hits very fast. Huskar, low HP, hits very fast, so Heaven's Halberd should be using on him. Ursa, Wind Ranger, Huskar, Weaver, Meepo, and probably hero that makes Mask of Madness or something like that. He will take more damage, so it will be kind of risky to activate or buy Mask of Madness just to counter Phoenix, destroy that egg faster. It will not be worth it for sure, because he will take a lot more damage and your hero will protect the egg, you know? They should know, they should protect the egg. So, I don't know, I cannot give you many examples because I do not remember right now, but basically you get the idea, right? Heaven's Halberd against those heroes or against heroes that you think are going to attack the egg very fast. Queen of Pain? Nah, Queen of Pain with a lot of items, she will have a lot of attack speed. Rubik? No way. He's a support and he has not that much attack speed. Chen? No way he's going to attack very fast, even with many items. Unless he builds something, unless he goes full stupid and builds something stupid that makes no sense but gives him attack speed. But that's not what people do, right? Elder Titan, well, kind of hits pretty fast, but in this game the best example is Weaver, no doubt about that. Use the Heaven's Halberd, so basically it's one more item for the combination of skills and items and makes it even harder. So what I have to do now is Icarus Dive, Fire Spirits to slow the attack speed, Shiva's Guard to slow the movement speed, Heaven's Halberd to disarm the Weaver or somebody else, and then ultimate. And I have to do that very, very fast. You have to do everything very fast, because otherwise Queen of Pain is going to silence me if she knows that I should get silenced. She will silence me and she will just... the enemy team will just kill me in a few seconds. Because Phoenix dies very, very fast. And level 22, I have 5 armor, which is horrible. And this is the reason of having Shiva's Guard, because I will have a lot more items. Right now, they do destroy the egg, but the egg manages to do a lot. I think... okay, I do not agree that much with this ultimate usage. Like, come on, let's watch it again. That was not good. Like, I think I didn't even use my Heaven's Halberd. Maybe I tried to do everything very fast. Okay, let me slow this. 0.5. So what I'm doing is Icarus dive, use the spirits, use Shiva's guard and then ultimate, but 3 heroes are hitting the egg right now. And they managed to kill it. Weaver is not hitting the egg even. And I did not use my Heaven's Halberd before going into ultimate. And that was another example of kind of suicidal Phoenix ultimate, and this is the kind of ultimate you should not do, okay? This is not a good example of an ultimate. Going into 3 people. Once again, I repeat, if they were stunned or something like that, for example Magnus ultimate, it would be perfect. But they are just able to attack me and kill me very very fast. Like, it's kind of unfortunate, my team in this game. It's kind of sad because 3 heroes, Slark, Bloodseeker and Pudge, 3 heroes that are basically killers. They go for a lot of kills, solo kills, they are very strong at killing, but no one of them can really just do that much to stop, to, for example, stun and stop the enemy team from attacking the egg. And as you can see, the game is 50 minutes so far. I have no idea how long is the video. It should be 1 hour and 20 minutes or something like that. It will be something crazy. Like, I don't know who is going to watch the whole video. I don't know, guys, but I am doing it because I want to go and explain so much about the hero. This is basically everything about the hero I want to say. And yep, I hope it's helping you guys if you are watching this. I guess what many people do is watch it many times, right? Because if I see 1 hour and 20 minutes video, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch the whole video at once, right? I will probably watch 20 minutes or half an hour and then I will stop because I will get bored. I know how it works. I am not only uploading videos on YouTube, I also watch other people's videos. And a video that's longer than 1 hour, probably 10% of the times, 10% of the cases, I finish watching the whole video 1 hour or 1 hour and a half, which is a lot. That's basically like watching a movie, almost. One movie is like 2 hours. But basically what I do sometimes is stop watching the video because I get bored or something, and then the next day, like tomorrow or maybe 2 hours later, if I'm bored, if I don't have anything to do, I go and finish watching that video. I don't know, just if you are listening to me right now and you watched until now, you are watching the whole thing, the whole video, 1 hour and 20 minutes, just let me know. Like, tell me you are watching the whole video, the whole 1 hour and 20 minutes video. I'm not sure how exactly long it is, but it should end very soon. And I will be pretty glad to hear at least 1 or 2 people watching the whole video from 2 or 3,000 that are going to watch this video at first, and then over time the video gets more views, but initial views should be like 2 or 3,000, I am guessing. So game is going to finish very soon. I did not commentate the last fight. I am sorry about that. I was distracted by how long is the video going to be. But basically this is the replay commentary of Phoenix. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned from this video something, a lot. I hope you learned. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on the video. It really helps me, and thank you so much if you like the video. It's really important for me. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos and stuff like that. You can like on Facebook if you want to get updates about every video I upload. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video. How many times did I say video in the last 1 minute? Many times. Okay, I see you in the next video. Good luck and have fun playing Dota.